Hello, Year 11, and Mr. Hussein in the house. Distance socially, of course.
In it, do.
All right.
Hello.
So we are going to start going through some questions for you in preparation for your paper that's going to happen on Monday.
Inspira.
Good luck, guys. I hope it's going to work well for you. Hopefully everyone's practiced logging on and all that.
Yes.
So let's do it. Question number 5 says, the diagram shows a path around a pond. So the pond is in the center and the path is around it.
Nice.
The pond is in the shape of a rectangle. It's giving us the length. They're already, and the width. They're already annotated on the diagram.
Yes, we can
in
see.
this case. If we don't have a diagram, what can we do?
Always nice to sketch what you
Mhm.
read, isn't it? Have
Yeah.
your own visual idea of what it looks like.
Perfecto. And it says the path is 3 meters wide, so all that is annotated. Ali is going to cover the path with gravel. So if you are covering something with something, what would you think straight away?
B&Q.
And then the second thought would be?
Area.
Perfect, lovely. So we're working with areas in this
These questions are already taxing me. I wasn't prepared for these questions, miss. You didn't say I had to say anything. Right, go.
All right, so 1 bag of gravel will cover 10 meters square of the path. How many bags of gravel does Ali need to buy? You must show your working. So you told me to do area first, which is what I'm going to do. What is the plan? What do you reckon the plan is?
I think we need to find out the area of the place we need to cover.
Mm-hmm.
So we are going to cover the place around the pond.
Yes, that's right. So the
Yeah.
path.
So we need to cover the pond. We need to cover the path. So I guess the idea is to work out the area of the entire garden, if it's a garden, or just the area around it, and then also work out the area of the pond.
Yeah.
And then take the difference.
Perfect. And then we're going to do crunch some numbers with regards to does it cover or not.
Then we do some problem solving. So do
Lovely.
we have all the dimensions to work out the area of each?
So I like to annotate and say to the examiner what I'm working out first. So should we work out the area of the pond first?
Cool.
And that's straightforward, isn't it?
So we got a 7x4 pond.
7x4 pond. Sir, take your calculator out. It's a calculator paper.
Douche. Oh
Squeeze my
man,
fingers
let me call
here,
my
okay?
son.
Is it
28
28 meters
meters
squared
squared.
if you want to be like that? Cool. Now let's do the area of the path. Sorry, the area of the large rectangle,
Yeah.
shall we say.
So it didn't really say whether it was a garden or anything in it, so.
Path around the pond. So area, a large rectangle. And we have to do some calculations here.
Yeah.
So we're thinking about this rectangle.
So the path is 3 meters in width.
So you've got 3
Yep.
there. You've got the 7 for the pond. It's already on. And then you've got 3 here. So altogether, numbers, 13.
Thank God it's a calculator paper.
I know. And then, so
Same
that's
thing going up, isn't
13. And then we do the same thing going up. So the pond itself is 4. Then another 3. Altogether, yada yada yada, 10 maybe.
Yeah, so we've got a 12 by 10 large rectangle.
I feel it's a 13.
Sorry, 13
But
by
you're
10.
my boss,
sorry,
so I probably have to agree.
Apologies.
Okay, so 13 times 10. So you're the brains of this operation.
Son, where are you? 130. So 130 meters squared.
Meters squared, cool. And now you said we should do subtraction. So area,
path, isn't it?
large rectangle. Take away area of the pond is going to give us the area of the path.
Mm.
So 130 minus 28.
130.
102, is it?
That's the one.
Obviously, I probably wouldn't risk it. We're being a bit like blasé about using a calculator. I suppose when you're in a paper.
I was genuinely using a calculator. I don't know what you're talking about. So I was.
I didn't hear, I always listen to the. But I didn't hear it there, so that's why, sir. You're too far for me to see anyway because we're socially distanced.
Of course,
So.
if Mrs. Hayden asks.
All right, cool. So we know we've got an area of 102 meters squared to cover. Here we are. Important. Maybe I should use my fanciful hand.
Wow.
Nice.
Look at that.
All right, cool. So we've done that. He's going to, or she, or they. Ali is going to cover the path with gravel. 1 bag of gravel will cover 10 meters squared. How many bags does she need to buy? What would you do here, sir?
See, on a serious note, one thing to consider is always the units and consistency. So, you know, when we started the question, I had a quick look down just to make sure that we're consistent with units.
That's always a good point.
So 10 meters squared, and obviously we worked it out in meters squared, so we're consistent, so that's okay.
Perfect.
All right, so obviously it's a division problem.
Yeah?
And, you know, not to be blasé, obviously you can do a lot of this in your head.
Yeah.
So 102, if you wanted to be specific, divided by 10. We know that's going to be over 10.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to get an exact?
I think we totally should. No,
Okay,
we should,
10.2.
isn't it?
10.2. We've been out of the game a long time, isn't it?
I'm like, bags needed.
Yeah.
Right?
So will that be your answer, miss? Will you get 10.2 bags?
No, sir, because you can't have 0.2 of a bag.
Are you trying to patronise me or
No,
imitate
I'm
them?
trying to patronize the children.
Yeah,
So that means we're going to need 11 bags altogether.
that's real life, isn't it? Real life. Real life in the hood.
But we're not in the hood.
Sorry.
All right, cool. So that's it. Watch out. We'll be doing a couple more in the next minute. So we'll see you next clip.
Yes.
Bye.